Want to make smart bets this football season? Download the BetQL app that gives you the best bet recommendation on prop bets, sharp data so you could see who the pros are backing, check the leaderboards, breaking news, and injury updates. Head to the App Store or Google Play Store to download BetQL. You can also head to try.betql.co/Joey to get started now. Enter the discount code Joey at payment checkout for 25% of any of their subscription offerings. You can find all this information in the description of this video. Make sure to check out the BetMGM offer in the description in order to receive a free year of BetQL. Also, check out their sportsbook offers page if you live in one of the eligible states to claim free offers upon signing up at one of the many sportsbook listed. Don't miss out on the chance to beat your sportsbook this football season. Once again, thank you for our sponsor, BetQL, the only app you'll need to beat your sportsbook. Find their information along with 25% off in the discount code in the description of this video, and also check out the special BetMGM offer in the description in order to receive a free year of BetQL and other sportsbook sign-up offer and bonuses.
Sonny, Joey, 500. Got some goats in the face. Get ready for a shakedown. Prepare for a shakedown. We from Philly where they clap like huddles when they break down. Get ready for a shakedown. We underdogs, my guy. Kinda used to all the hate now. Prepare for it, man. Y'all get it. My QB got swag. My wideout is award winning. This fly was fly, Joey and 500, like and subscribe, yeah. Here's a quote you can sing back. Shake squad up, and don't be a dingbat, it's a shakedown.
Don't you frown,
Shakedown.
Here comes Philly Shakedown.
Let's go.
What is going on, guys? It's your boy Joey Shake72. Welcome to the Philly Shakedown Podcast, episode 24. And we have a big matchup this week, Monday night. Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles, big rival this Monday. Have the Eagles fans checked out. We're going to go over that today. And Philly 500, what's going on, man? I hope you're doing well. Good week.
What's happening, Joey Shakes? I feel good today. I feel good. I'm not sick anymore. I am ready for Monday. I'm telling you, I think the Eagles could go in and win this game. I know I'm getting a lot of shit. A lot of shit this week. People say, ain't no way. Philly, it can't happen. I'm telling you, it could happen. And if it don't happen, we dust ourselves off. We take our ass kicking and we move on. Well, what else can you do?
Yeah, no, like, I want to ask you this before we even start any of this, go over, obviously, injuries for both teams and kind of go through the matchups of what happens in this game here, but I want to know, what has been your sense since the loss to the 49ers, Eagles fan base? Do you think pretty much, obviously, with the injury of Jordan Mailata and all stuff like that, do you think this, the fans have kind of checked out of, really being able to win this game Monday and so on?
Well, as an Eagle content creator, you've been through it. When you lose, people tend to check out a few days. They get frustrated. And then by Friday, everybody starts coming back. They get hyped up, and they're ready to go for the next week. It's just kind of the way it is. It's human nature. I totally get it. You definitely felt that after the Niners loss. And then it seemed like Thursday people were getting pumped, getting amped for this game. And then Friday we get the news of the Mailata, her injury, right? That he's probably going to be out. I felt like a lot of the Philly Eagles fan base went out. Now, I'm not saying everybody, but I think a lot of people are worried about this game. A lot of people are worried because we look at Dallas and they played good for 2 weeks. Two good teams. They looked good. They were on the road. Now they're home. And then you got to follow up with, after this game, you got Kansas City, Carolina, Tampa Bay. So I totally get it. But yeah, I think it's been a tough week for some Eagle fans, no question.
We got a super chat from Robert Dredden. What up, fellas? I'll be in Dallas repping the Birds. Since I'm lactose, I'll make sure to eat tons of dairy and flood the crap out of Jerry's World. Hashtag go Birds.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Appreciate it, Rob. Much love, dude. Appreciate everybody coming in here as well on this Saturday night. So I want to go over some of the injuries on both sides. I'll start with the Eagles, obviously. Well, Zach Ertz is going to be playing, so he is back. I know they brought up Richard Rodgers. I guess they signed him to the practice squad. Jordan Mailata is going to be out, so obviously Andre Dillard will be there. at left tackle. Got a lot more reps this week. Now with the Dallas Cowboys, I mean, Rodney McLeod is out as well. Forgot to mention that. I thought he'd be playing this week, but I guess he needs another week. But when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, the defensive line for the Dallas Cowboys is not good right now. I mean, they lost about 4 players already. Guys like Dorrance Armstrong, you have Carlos Watkins, Tristan Hill, DeMarcus Lawrence, obviously. Keanu Neal at linebacker is out, I think, due to the virus, or I forgot what it was. And I know La'el Collins at right tackle. Michael Gallup will be playing. Michael Gallup will be out. Amari Cooper has a rib injury and still is playing. So you have some matches that you have to look out for right now. So I want to know what you think of what we have to do to attack Dallas's defense. What's going to be the big thing in this game that we need to be successful Monday night?
Well, obviously, I mean, I think I'm going to tell you what I honestly think that you got to run the ball more. Mm-hmm. I think you got to run the ball more. I think you can run on this team. I think you can run on Dallas. I think you can pass on Dallas. But I think if they run the ball and can keep that offense off the field, because Dallas has a good offense. We got to be honest. They have a good offense, and I would like to see them run the ball more, and I think it'll open up the whole game. Especially, look, you got Brandon Brooks out, and you got Landon Dickerson playing for him. First game as a starter. And then you have Andre Dillard replacing Jordan Mailata. That scares the hell out of me. That scares the hell out of me. I'm not going to lie. So I want to see them establish more of a run than we've seen the first 2 weeks. I really do. That's the first thing.
Do you think putting Landon Dickerson's a huge... I mean, I was surprised even the 49ers game they put him in. Why aren't they putting Nate Herbig in the game?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I thought they want him to play center. I mean, maybe he feels comfortable at right guard. We heard a lot about him playing left guard, but it really shocked me that, coming back from an injury that he had, and then to throw him in last game and then to make him start this week. I would have thought they put Herbig in, but look, man, maybe he's just that good. I mean, we're going to see. I'm willing to give him the opportunity, but it is his first start,
Yeah, and I'm actually surprised they're playing him this early. I mean, it's early. I mean, who would expect the Landon Dickerson already hit the field already? But obviously, Brandon Brooks already with a pectoral. I think I've already been I'm kind of out the exit door with Brandon Brooks as it is right now. I'd be surprised if he's still on the roster next year. I was already worried about the right side of the offensive line coming into the season already. So the next question I want to ask you is from even from last week going into this Monday night, what do the Eagles have to get better at? Like, what was the biggest disappointment of that game that really just got you angry?
Oh, well, what got me, what set me off or just got me?
Both. I was going to say both.
I think, to me, the most frustrating part about last week was the opportunities that were squandered. Okay? Rager goes out of bounds. He scores a touchdown. Would have made it 10-0. Then when you don't get that touchdown, you get a field goal block, only to come back with a 91-yard play and come away with no points. I felt that those things cost us the game. I believe if you capitalize on that Rager touchdown, you probably win this game. So, to me, that was the most frustrating thing. And then, to me, it came to a head. I'm sure people have seen my rant. Mark Holmes has been putting it out there. But when Derek Barnett cheap-shotted, I forget who he cheap-shot, but he took a cheap shot after they fumbled the ball and it went like 10 yards back. While there was still time in that game if you could get the ball back. And they gave them a personal foul, automatic first down. I totally lost it at that point.
Yeah, I think what really just made me mad the whole game, obviously was that, after that big play to Quez Watkins, you get to the 2-3 yard line, you get a false start, you get 2 extra plays that give you like 1 yard each, and then you do a Philly special. I kind of think that blew the air out of this team at that moment. And obviously just not, like you said, like opportunities, not taking the points when you have to. I don't know what Nick's trying to do here. I mean, I feel like I'm watching Doug Peterson 2.0 at this point, somewhat. So, it's kind of crazy. But you got 2 running backs that had less rushing yards than Jalen Hurts. You had 3 linebackers that went to double-digit tackles, and everyone's like, well, that's good. It's not really that good because your defensive line, other than Javon Hargrave in the first quarter, didn't really do nothing, okay? If you take Quez's big catch and Rager's big catch away, obviously the one for Rager didn't count, but the one for Quez did. You take those catches away, there was no, other than Quez Watkins, there was no receivers over 20 yards receiving in the game. That's a big problem. And obviously Jalen Hurts didn't have the best day. Timing of the throws, accuracy, throw power, getting into tight windows, kind of forcing to make something happen, because him running and getting first downs by himself is not going to win you football games. If everything else is working out during that game, then yeah, he can run for first downs. But there was guys, rewatching the game like 3 times already, there was guys open in that game. He was just not patient enough. So how much of that game going to this week are you putting on Nick Sirianni than Jalen Hurts?
I put more of it on Nick Sirianni. I do, because I just thought he didn't put them in a great position to make the right plays. Where was the intermediate passing game? I know that they were kind of daring the Eagles to throw deep, but they just ignored the intermediate game. You didn't see Goddard, you didn't see Ertz. They didn't use those guys. And I thought that when they ran the ball early in the game, I thought they ran fairly well and they got away from it. I didn't like the play calling. Like I said, if you go up 10-0 in that game, this is a different game. If it's even 6-0, right? Let's say Rager don't score that touchdown, you kick a field goal, then you go down and you have to kick another field goal instead of going for a fourth, and it's 9-0. This is a different game. I have to put it on the coach more than I put on the player. Remember, I don't want to make excuses for Hurts. I don't, but I do want to give him some sort of window in time to learn to play in the pros. He's only played 6. He's only had 6
games. 6 games.
It's not even a half a season.
No. That's what a lot of people don't look at. That's what a lot of people like. It's only 6 games. That's it. That's like you said, not even half a season. So kind of crazy.
Now I'm not saying Hurts was perfect, because he wasn't. He wasn't. But the things that we're talking about, like holding the ball too long, things like that, I think a lot of that comes with experience. When that stuff really is bad is when you're like 3-4 years in and it's still happening. This is why people had problem with Carson Wentz, because he seemed like he never learned. But I think I got to give Hurts some sort of a break, because he's in that learning window. But Sirianni, and he's a rookie coach, he's learning. To me, this team feels like a team that was young and didn't know how to win or capitalize on opportunities.
No, and that was the upsetting part about it. You could have won this game, even though I thought they held the 49ers okay in this game. I mean, obviously during when it was the 49ers and Lions scoring over 40 on them, obviously, and then they took some starters out, and then obviously the Lions almost came back. It was actually close, but. I don't know what they did during the game. Like you talk about the defense, no blitzing. I mean, I haven't seen. What'd you see? 2 blitzes in that game? I don't even remember. I've watched the game a few times already. I mean, they got to do so. They got to do more on defense. I mean, if they're switching guys, I mean, the Derek Barnett thing that you talked about earlier. Like, I want to bench him this week. Give more reps to Kerrigan. Give more reps to Josh Sweat. That's what I want. The guy doesn't deserve to play. Period. He stinks. Okay, he's a bust, has done nothing since his rookie year, and that's just the truth of it. I mean, people don't want to hear it, but yeah, so I'm happy about what he's done, and obviously what he's done for his rookie year and help with the Super Bowl and everything. But it's a year-to-year league, it's a game-to-game league, and you got to show up every single year. So,
show up, Derek Barnett. Is the microphone okay? Right. By the way, just to everybody out there, because I always get complaints that it's either too loud or not. I put the big thing down, and I trying to set it up right. So tell me if it's okay.
Press 1 if Philly's mic is good. This way we're all right here.
I spent like 2 hours before the show, just what you people know, trying to figure out how the hell to work this thing.
Definitely. We have 138 people to chat, guys. Appreciate being here. If you guys haven't subscribe to the channel. We cover the Eagles every single day. Check out the content. If you guys haven't liked the stream up. Does help the channel a lot. And if you guys haven't subscribed to the better half of the Philly Shakedown podcast, Philly 500, go in the description below. His link is down there. Click it. Check out his videos. Very, very entertaining. He will be streaming a lot tomorrow. We don't have an Eagles game tomorrow, but he will be streaming a lot of games. So
triple header tomorrow.
Woo.
It'll be a long day.
Definitely.
It's going to be fun.
We got a super chat from Birdman. Appreciate it, man. It says, Flaggles fly, bad boys for life. Cowboys still stink. 2 OGs in the game. Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, man.
Much love, man. Much love. Let's see. I'm missing something here. I hate StreamYard. We got another super chat from Birdman. It says, yo, Philly 500, what's the bet between you and Mark Holmes?
So Mark don't want no part of Joe Boo's head. Okay? But I wanted Joe Boo's head. But I think the bet's going to be a shirt bet. If I win, Mark has to wear a shirt for a week saying Philly 500 is my daddy. And if I win, I have to wear one saying Mark Holmes is. And then the next game, we have to wear some sort of. I'll have to wear when the Eagles play Cowboys again. I'd have to wear Dallas stuff, and then he'd have to wear Eagle stuff.
Hopefully that doesn't happen.
I wanted Joe Boo's. I wanted to chop that mother humping thing head off, but he's so scared,
Yeah.
But I'll get that head one day.
That's good bet. Are those shirts already made, or like are they going to be made afterwards?
We'll have to make them. No, we'll have to make them.
Okay. We got a super chat from my boy, Desert Eagle 90. What's going on, man? It's my brothers. What's going on, bro?
What's up, man?
If you guys haven't subscribed to Desert Eagle 90, he is another Eagles content creator as well. Check his content out and sub him up. Much appreciated. One of my good friends on here.
Man, thank you to everybody being here too. By the way, I see a chat, a lot of questions going on. Little Ty says, Joey, been watching you since you had 10 subscribers or something like that.
Been watching you since 10.
You've been making videos on your phone. I still make videos on my phone.
Yeah,
I still use my phone.
I had a really crappy phone back in the day, but bro, been around for that long. That's awesome. You've been knowing what's been going on since day one. So, Lil Ty, appreciate the love for almost 6 years. So, very appreciated, bro. Really.
Yep, absolutely.
To kind of go into now the matchups, obviously for the Eagles going into this game. Okay, now Amari Cooper, right? Got the got the bruised ribs. I don't know how much. I think the Eagles might spy on him a little bit to see is he 100%? Is he 75? Can he run full routes? I don't know how he's going to do it. How much pain he's actually in. So, what are your matchups, cornerback wise, with the receivers and everything like that?
Well, I don't know how they're going to do it. I assume I'm going to say Nelson on Cooper, Slay on CD. CD usually is in the slot, right? So I don't know how they're going to do it because usually you got Cooper and Gallup on the outside and CD in the slot, but Gallup's out. So I don't know. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, I think you'll have. I mean, at this point, I think you'll have maybe you have Steven Nelson on CD. I don't know. I mean, I would think Slay would be on Amari Cooper. That's just me, though. If you could shut him down and make CD do everything, they might put Wilson on the field as well. I mean, he's not.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I actually think Steven Nelson has been better than Slay so far. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go stat wise, I don't know what Steven Nelson's stats are for the past couple games, but I know I think Slay's only give up 20 yards the past couple weeks. Yeah, I mean,
not bad.
No, and I think you get a capable corner on the other side. You're not relying on him, Slay to do everything and move around the field and do all that. So I think that definitely helps. Getting Steven Nelson made a big difference this offseason. That's definite.
Oh yeah, I do have some issues with the adjustments that the defensive coaching staff did not make, in my opinion, to the 49ers. When the 49ers were running pitch out left, pitch out right, and there was constant short passes, we didn't really adjust to that. You saw that in the third quarter. There was a 10-minute drive where they had the ball. We didn't blitz at all, But despite that, the defense played pretty good, I think.
I think the defense definitely held up. I thought they held up in the game, definitely. So, let's see what changes they do make. We need more of a pass rush. 500, we need a pass rush, badly. You cannot just disappear. Fletcher Cox, the past 6 games, says 1 quarterback hit and 1 sack in 6 games.
Right. So,
Fletch was one-on-one. I don't want to hear it from anybody. I don't want to hear it because it's been that bad with him. It's been really bad. That game, he did not do nothing. Absolutely nothing. The highest paid player on the team, doing nothing.
Right.
So I don't like that.
There's a comment by Jameer. I can't type it back, but he said he wants me to explain something I said. I just want to know what it is exactly he wants me to explain, and I'll be glad to. He said, how 500? Yeah, how 500? You can't say that without explaining. What part? What thing did I say? I say a lot of things in 2 minutes. So I don't know what we're talking about. Are you talking about like the pausing part? Are we talking about like what part? I'll answer the best I can.
Yeah, right. We have a super chat from Harak. What's going on, bro? He says Philly Steam Colts game. Wentz is a go first round pick. What do you think about Carson Wentz played on 2 sprained ankles?
Yeah, he got 2 sprained ankles. Tomorrow he's gonna come out with 2 sprained knees.
You know what's crazy? He actually came out of that game and he was like, "Oh, I've been getting sprained ankles since I was a kid." And he's just like, we didn't know, and that was before we knew he had 2 of them, and then he just had 1.
Play. I hope he plays the whole game. Play the whole game and lose. Go to 0-3. I don't care. Just give me that first round pick. You know.
The question I have though is, do you think that like the Colts would actually have the balls to like actually bench Wentz?
If it gets to the point where they're like 1-6, 2, no, they're going to bench him. They're not giving up that first round pick. But at that point, the second round pick is going to be so high that it's not a bad pick either. So
right.
I mean, this is a team that they're playing Tennessee tomorrow. They could literally be 0-3. They could literally be 0-3. If they're 0-3, that is unbelievable. And then Miami's playing without Tua tomorrow. They're going to lose to the Raiders.
Yeah, he's out 3 games, I think.
I'm going to be streaming the Washington Bills game along with the Giants. I'm going to flip back and forth. I'll also be checking in on that Colts game. So I'll be the first game of the day, I'll just be kind of going through those 3 games. Second game of the day, I'm doing the Miami Raiders game because of the first round pick. And then the Sunday night game, I think it's a great game. The Green Bay versus San Francisco.
Oh, that'll be good. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm hoping that they at least, I don't know. Like, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they can at least win some games, kind of like give the Colts a little hope right now. I mean, Tennessee not looking great, but at the same time, I mean, they had a good. They won the second game, didn't they? I forgot if they won that. Did they win week 2? I forgot if Tennessee won week 2.
They won. They beat Seattle. Yeah. Gerardo says, "Who cares about Wentz? It's not about Wentz that we care about. It's the first round pick that I care about. I care about that first round pick, and he's got to play 75% of snaps."
Yeah, I agree. Nako Drip says the reason why I think the Eagles will win this because Hurts and Sanders will be able to run all over. The defense will make stops when they need it. Goddard will have a day. Eagles 31, Cowboys 20.
Well, one thing we found out from Cowboys this week, Mark Holmes especially, we found out that Micah Parsons is not only as good as Reggie White, but he's also like Reggie White and Lawrence Taylor wrapped into one. So we're so scared.
What, he threatened Jalen Hurts this week and said he's on my hit list, quote unquote. He said he's on my hit list.
Yeah, so here's the hypocrisy of Mark Holmes. He makes video saying Micah Parsons didn't mean anything about it. The Eagles are taking it way too seriously. They need to relax. 10 minutes later, he has 2 videos out about Nick Sirianni wearing a Beat Dallas t-shirt. And he's like, this is offensive. How could he say that? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, right? These are not – how could one be worse than the other?
And how are you surprised that they do that? I mean, it's just that's –
Of course they have a hit list for quarterbacks. So do the Eagles. You know what I mean? The first thing I would do, the first time I get a chance, I'm going to hit Amari Cooper in the ribs as hard as a mobile humping can.
He better throw to him in open. He better throw to him in open space. But do you think that gives the Eagles bulletin board material going to this game? I mean, they have to know that he said that.
I'm sure they know. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to use it. But I'm telling you right now, if Dallas loses this game, it's going to the Philly trolls should assemble like no other time in history and let these people have it. Okay, I get Dallas Cowboy fans all week saying, "You think you could beat us? You can't beat us. You have no chance." Like, well, why should we play the game? Well, let's just give you forfeit, right? It's ridiculous to me. Then if I say, well, you know what? We had our chances against San Francisco. We could have won that game. They go, well, that's horrible. Why are you talking about that? But they forget that when they lost to Tampa Bay, they ran around acting like they won. They won. So it's just a lot of hypocrisy. I'm just ready to kick this team's ass. I don't know about how everybody else is feeling out there. I don't know, but I'm ready to go to war right now against the Cowboys. I'm like ready for this friggin' game, man. I'm so sick of this shit all week.
Yeah. No, and it seems like, a lot of Eagles fans have checked out. Like, like if you do lose this game, I'm just going to give the realism here. If you do lose this game, potentially, like, I don't know. I mean, the Panthers look pretty good right now as of right now. I mean, you still got to face Tampa, KC, and then the Raiders actually look good too. I mean, it's not going to be simple.
It could get very scary very quickly. But here's the way I see it. Kansas City game probably are going to lose. Let's face it. Whether you beat Dallas or not. The Carolina game, I think they could beat Carolina. I don't think Carolina's that good. Yeah. So I think that they beat, even if they lost to Dallas and Kansas City, they're going to beat Carolina. They're going to probably lose to Tampa, and then anything can happen after that Raiders game. Things get easier. The Eagles are going to be in this thing in December. That's all I know. They're going to be in the division race, but we're going to go through some ups. We're going to go through some downs. This is a young team in a lot of positions that don't know how to win yet, and that's what they're learning.
Yeah, and you'd rather go through your mistakes now and your downs now, just because just so like you don't go through them later. I think learning everything early is good. So
one thing I know about Dallas, and in the past, and maybe this won't be the case this year, but Dallas has a tendency to win games and beat good teams, and then think that they're great. And then they come in the next week against a team that they're supposed to beat, and then they lose. That's typical Dallas football. That's what I'm expecting this week.
Yeah. What do you think about, obviously, you look at Andre Diller's side of the offensive line right now, do you think they're going to be moving Micah Parsons around? They might move him to that side, or do you think the Eagles are going to stray away from him and go the other way, or you think they're going to go full force and go at him and not care?
I'm sure they're going to use him all over the place. Defensive end, use him in linebacker. Micah Parsons is good. I mean, I think we all knew. We talked about this draft. Like, he was the best defensive player in the draft. So I'm not surprised he's good in all seriousness. But, I mean, playing one game at the defensive end or even 2 games, I'm not scared of the guy yet. It's going to take a little bit more time than that. If they're going to put him up against Lane Johnson, I feel pretty good about that. They're going to put him up against Andre Dillard. It scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Not with Mulata. I mean, the way Mulata played Bosa last week was really good.
It was really good, yeah.
I mean, I think Bosa did have 2 sacks, but I don't think they credited that against Mulata. I think one of them was because of the pocket collapsing inside.
This hasn't come up. I don't know why it's not showing up on StreamYard, but we got Harak, been a member for 4 months of the Shake Squad Soldier. Much appreciated, bro. I don't know why it's not coming up on here, guys. I don't even see it. It came up on my phone. So he says, we lose this game, season's over, just being 100.
I don't know.
It's tough. I mean, look, to say.
It does. It's a scary 3 weeks if they lose this game. Okay, let's be honest about that. Okay, it's a scary 3 weeks. But here's the thing: what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Are we talking about this team winning a Super Bowl this year? Nobody thinks they're winning a Super Bowl. I think they can compete for this division. And I'm just going to pull up the schedule, right? So you got Kansas City is probably a loss. Then you got to go to Carolina. Is McCaffrey going to even be healthy? Didn't what's his face get hurt too? So I think they could beat Carolina, but maybe they lose. Then they got Tampa Bay, and then the Raiders are tough. But then it kind of, I think there's games that are winnable. You got the Lions. I think they could win that game. Chargers, okay, maybe that's tough. Denver, maybe. It looks pretty bad, dude. I ain't gonna free live. Shit.
You're trying to be positive. It's all right, though.
It's shit. Oh, it does look pretty bad. Because that Denver game looks a lot tougher. Because Denver looks like they're better than what you thought.
Right.
I don't know. Here's the thing I know. In all seriousness, you win games you're not supposed to win. And then you lose games you're not supposed to lose. For me, what I want from this team is I want them to compete for the division. I want them to be in late December with a chance to win this division. And if I get that out of it, I think we could build on it,
So this is a do or die for the Eagles Monday night. This is, I wouldn't say they're seasoned, but is it like this is going to help them move on, maybe be competitive the next few weeks after Monday night?
Well, let's say you lose this game, then you lose to Kansas City, right? So that would take you to what? 1-2, 1-3. So you'd be 1-3 going into Carolina, right? I think you could win that game. Then you're you got to play the Tampa game. The good thing about the Tampa game and the break that the Eagles get is at home on Thursday. I don't know if that's going to be enough to beat Brady in them, but that is a break that you're getting.
Yeah. No, I agree. Nate Banks 03 says, "Hey guys, I really don't agree with Zach Ertz's playing time right now. They play better in 11 personnel. Dallas has got to play more than Zach. Enough. I mean, they passed to the tight ends how many times? Like 3, 4? I mean, it wasn't much.
The tight ends had really no role. I really think you got to use your tight ends more, whether it's 11 personnel or 12 personnel.
Did he use the preseason playbook? Like, what did he do in this game last week?
I think he overanalyzed it. I think if you look at the game, I think San Francisco is really daring them to throw out to the outside receivers, right? But they kind of were taking the short game and the intermediate game over the field away, at least early, and they were really daring the Eagles to go over the top. And that's why the Eagles, I think, went long so many times. But sometimes you got to do it anyways. You know what I'm saying? I just think the coach overthought a lot of things. I think he got too cute, and then I think he tried to placate the crowd on that fourth down and run the Philly special. I hate that.
That was so stupid. Like, that was so corny. Like, it was really corny, and it was just like, enough's enough with that. Like, you got enough weapons on your offense to score in the red zone. You're telling me you couldn't mix any other play up. You had to do a reverse with Greg Ward because Greg Ward used to be a quarterback, so obviously he could throw the football. But
here's the other thing that I don't get, right? The other thing that I don't get about Nick Sirianni. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. I just forgot for a second, but then I remembered because I'm a genius. Why are they not bringing Jordan Howard up? Did you not see in that goal line situation you cannot get short yardage? You need a short yardage, bigger back. I think Jordan Howard must be brought up.
Yeah, like Boston Scott right now, not only has not played 2 games, he's even questionable for this game with an illness right now, and they still haven't moved Jordan Howard up to the active roster. I don't know why. Like, does he not like bruiser backs? They brought in Kerryon Johnson. Elijah Holyfield was sitting there, and they had Jordan Howard that looked pretty good this offseason.
He looked pretty mother humping good.
He looked really good, and I'm a big Jordan Howard fan because the way they used him in 19, I loved it with both of them in the backfield, and 2 guys that could chip, 2 guys that have really good pass protection, could pick up blitzes, are very physical. I mean, I'm not bashing Kenneth Gainwell. Gainwell, I think, could do so much better, but I think it's the way this game management of the play sequence and what he's doing. And at least with Nick Sirianni, he's being humble about it. At least he's not a coach that's, saying that we have to play better. Like, he knows that a lot of this game was on him 100%, and I agree with it. But he's got to do more. I mean, you only have 15 carries for Miles Sanders in this game. I mean,
the thing I don't understand is you had a 3rd and 6. You ran Gainwell, right? Okay, which is fine. That you're trying to throw them off, whatever. But when it was that 1st and goal, whatever that goal line situation was, they couldn't get short yardage. And then there was another 3rd and short where they couldn't get short yardage. And the way they treated Jordan Howard in preseason, they barely ran him. They treated him like he was the second back. They didn't want to get him hurt. He had a few carries, looked absolutely great. And then we haven't seen him since. Yeah. I think you need him.
Yeah. Nah, you do. You need everybody involved. There wasn't enough production from all the positions. I mean, literally, it was Jalen Hurts getting over 100 rushing yards, and that was it. I mean, other than the Quez Watkins play, you take away both. You take away that. There's nothing to really go on.
Exactly.
So, Sean Marsh says Ward messed up that Philly special 2.0 up. It was supposed to be a shovel pass to Ertz, who was there for an easy touchdown, but Ward was too focused on Hurts and missed the play. I saw that late shovel.
I didn't even catch that. I have to go back and watch it. I've watched the damn game 3 times, and I didn't see that.
I totally forgot about that because I remember that play where there was a shovel pass, but it was like so late. It was like a late handoff that they couldn't get. So,
well, I guess look, if they get it, there we're calling him a genius, right? That's the way these things work. So I need to go back and look at that and see if he just missed the shuffle pass. I mean, look, it could be worse. He could have been Carson Wentz and throw a shuffle pass for an interception. Never seen that in my life. The last week.
Yeah, yeah, right. I had to watch that again. I was like, he literally threw it to. I don't know.
That guy's got 2 hurt ankles. You're gonna have 2 hurt balls by the time this game tomorrow's over. That guy.
We got 223 people in the chat, guys. Appreciate everybody being here. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We cover the Eagles every single day. Check out some of the videos. If you guys haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. It does help the channel out a lot. If you guys haven't subscribed to the better half of the Philly Shakedown podcast, Philly 500, his link is in the description below. Sub him up. It's down there. Click and subscribe, please. Much appreciated to everybody. We are going to, Monday night, we are going to have a Philly Shakedown right after the game, so we're not doing any post games or nothing. It's literally going to be the game, Monday night game. It's going to be really late, so we're not going to have enough time to do a post game, but we're going to do a Philly Shakedown right after the game, so it'll be on Philly 500's channel, so we'll set that up.
Yeah, it'll be, instead of like us doing our post games and then coming back later at night, we're just going to do the post game. Hopefully the victory celebration, you know what I mean? So that's what we'll be doing on Monday, and don't forget, I'll be streaming I'm triple header tomorrow. You know what I mean? So come hang out.
Yep. Marcus Big Mob 248 says the key to run down the throat, execute the plays, do not blow no opportunities. That's the key word for the Eagles Monday night game.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't know why, but I feel really good about this game. I feel good about it. Like I'm not saying it's going to be easy or anything like that. I feel like what's going to happen in this game is that, and I was going to do a preview prediction video of this game today. And then I was like, what's the point? What's the point of doing it? I've already told people all week I think the Eagles are going to win. I'm not going to do one. So I didn't do one. But the thing is to me, I think this game's going to go where the Cowboys are going to start fast. I think they're going to come out. They're going to be hyped. Their home crowd, home opener. We're going to have to weather the storm early. But if we stay in it, we keep battling, I think late in that game we pull it out.
Yeah. I come into this week saying I was really nervous. I'm really nervous about this game because of obviously key injuries, obviously, and you know the way they played the 49ers last week. It really disgusted me how they played last week. I mean, there was little to no production. There was little to no production from any position besides maybe linebackers that had a lot of tackles.
Yeah.
Other than that, there was really nothing there in that game. And I said, well, Nick's going to have to change his whole game plan for this game. Like. For the games down the road. I mean, he's got to change the whole entire game plan. Like, you got to work receivers to the middle of the field. We need some mid-tier throws. We need something. Hurts has got to play better, period. He's just got to play better. He knows. I mean, come on. He's not dumb. He knows. So,
Well, Russell Webster asked me a question. I want to answer this. He says, Philly 500, you felt good about the Niners game. I was very frustrated. It was a very frustrating game for me. What I feel good about coming out of that game is I think the 49ers are a very good team. And I can look at that game and say the Eagles, they had opportunities to win this game. They didn't. They made their own mistakes. They hurt themselves. But at least I feel like they can compete. So I guess in a weird way, I look at it like this is a young team, rookie quarterback, rookie coach, young receivers. And if they can learn from their mistakes, I think they can compete. So I'm not happy about the 49ers game in that we lost, and it was very frustrating of a second half. But I do think that this team has the talent to compete. And that's what I take out of it. Now, that's me looking at a glass half full. I get it. But that's pretty much how I am. If you tell me, hey, Phil, you have a flat tire, I'm going to say, well, at least 3 other tires aren't flat. That's kind of my personality, you know?
Yeah. No, I get it. I mean, look, this is probably the most important game of the season right now. This is everyone has something to prove Monday night. Everybody, the coaches, you know, obviously the play calling and Jalen Hurts, everyone has something to prove on Monday night. Obviously, have some injuries, but they have to look capable. They have to look like they could, if you do nothing against this Dallas defense, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not a fan of their corners, and I think Anthony Brown's been one of the worst cornerbacks. Trevon Diggs, I think he's only played well because he's been there. I don't know. I think Trevon Diggs has been in the right position at the right time. He's always been in the right moment. He's done some good things. I thought for Tampa, I thought he played really well and covering Mike Evans because Evans didn't have a catch for I think for a quarter and a half, something like that. But The linebacker group is where they have a good strength on the defense. I think you run the ball and get some mid-tier throws, and obviously Micah Parsons can't cover, so you take him out. He blitzes, take him out of the play. What happened?
No, Timothy Looper. Every time I look, I see Swamp Rat song, please. Man, I just need a concert. I'll give you the Swamp Rat song one song. I'm not breaking into all the Philly 500 hits though. Where's the swamp rat? Where's the swamp rat? Where's the swamp rat? You've been pizzled, double moonwalk, cause the Giants always stink. Thank you very much. Coming to iTunes soon. That's it. I gotta save my voice for tomorrow.
Ohana's family says, do you expect Ryan Kerrigan will take a bigger role with BG hurt?
I would hope that he would. What about Williams? Do you think Williams will play at end?
I don't know. I mean, they've been moving him around, but it's hard to talk about the defensive line right now. They just haven't.
Kerrigan has to play because you already have Barnett and Sweat kind of rotate, right? You can move Barnett around. So I think Kerrigan's got to. Maybe Jackson. I don't know, man, but somebody has to step up.
You just paid Josh Sweat. He should give him more reps.
Well, he didn't get that many reps last week either.
No, he didn't.
No, but I mean, I'm expecting him to basically start anyways, whether Brandon Graham was playing or not. So who's the other guy that's going to get you production? That's what we got to find out.
Right. We got Drew with the super chat. Appreciate it, man. He says, I've been saying all off season, the Birds have the best O-line, D-line. This is the game to show and prove. This is a winnable game. You guys rock.
Thank you, Drew, man. I agree. It's a winnable game. It is a winnable game. And I know last week left a bad taste in a lot of Eagle fans' mouth. I get it. But I think this is a winnable game. And this is Dallas. This is mother humping Dallas. I got to go all out with them. You know what I mean? I gotta fight that team till the end. You only do it twice a year, and I think we can win this game on Monday night. I think the D line, especially that interior, is really good. I do worry about the ends with the Brandon Graham injury, and then of course the injuries with Jordan Mailata and Brooks. That scares you too. We talk about this all season. If the Eagles' offensive line could stay healthy, it's one of the best in the league. But they're not healthy again, So it's frustrating. But I do think that you got to go defensive end, corner, and offensive line early in the draft next year. In my opinion.
Offensive line.
I'm going defensive end, corner with my first two picks. Then I'm probably going offensive line. I think you need another guard. Yeah,
I agree. Even with Nate Herbig there, I mean. Depending this really depends on Jason Kelce retiring next year, because it's going to be up in the air type thing. So I think I don't know if Brandon Brooks is gone next year, which I don't know if they're going to keep him or not. At this point, it's just way too much. But we will see.
I mean, I like him, and thank God he's not hurt the whole season. But what, he's gone for at least 3 weeks? Is that?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just. He's got to stay healthy. Maybe if he comes back and he plays the rest of the year, you want to take a chance. But I still think you need another guard. I do. I think you need more. You need to beef up that line, and you definitely need a defensive end. I don't know. Maybe isn't Hassan Reddick available in free agent? You need a defensive end. They got to get a defensive end. You're going to lose Barnett and possibly Graham coming back from Achilles is not easy at that age.
You can get what's his face from the. You can get Reddick, but you can get what's his face from the Chandler Jones or.
Yeah,
he's going to be a big free agent next year off the Cardinals.
I would love to get a young rookie defensive end.
Oh, definitely
a stud pass rusher.
Yeah, you see what Chase Young does. You see what having an edge rusher. We don't have that. We don't have that all pro. But I mean, Brandon Graham obviously, but you don't have that young all pro defensive end. You don't. I love having an edge guy like that. I really do. Yeah. So, Torville says Giants will lose to the Falcons. Watch football team will lose to the Bills. Locks. What do you think?
Giants lose to the Falcons. I got a feeling about that too. I think Washington loses to the Bills, but I think the Giants are going to lose to Falcons tomorrow. Falcons are going to go out and score way more points than the Giant fans. They're too They think it's like, oh, the Falcons, they're no good. They stink, and then defense isn't that good, but they
Yeah.
can still put points on the board.
Yeah, their marquee is their pass game, obviously. And now Gage is not playing in that game, so they worked out John Brown. I don't know if John Brown actually signed with the Falcons, but he definitely tried out. So that's definitely more speed to their offense on top of having Calvin Ridley and then having Kyle Pitts. So I mean,
think about this, everybody. We got the Miami Dolphins first round pick, and I don't want to focus on draft picks right now. I hate that. I mean, maybe in 3 weeks we'll be talking about draft picks, but Miami plays the Raiders. Raiders look pretty good.
they do.
Miami's playing in Vegas. I think they lose that game. That helps us with a pick, and then you got Mr. Two Ankle Two Balls Carson Wentz going up against Tennessee. I figure by the second quarter he'll injure something else. You know?
I don't doubt it. Well, how many families could you imagine playing a game against your former college teammate? Big day for Devontae. So yeah, Devontae Smith, Trevon Diggs, former teammates at Alabama. Devontae Smith needs to be. I mean, 16 yards is. I mean, that's just disgusting. I'm sorry, but that's disgusting to have him play that. Like, just. How can you be a head coach and be like, I know he's not happy about it, but like, how do you come out of that game and like, this is embarrassing. I mean, and look, I know some of it is Jalen Hurts too, because there was 2 or 3 holding calls on Devontae Smith against, on Devontae Smith, and then could have had 2 more. I think 2 more should have been called, and then the first throw to Devontae Smith, there was separation there going towards the end zone, and Hurts threw it way too late. The timing was off. He had to go back for it. Then the second one was up the go route up the sideline, had to come back for it. So these throws have to be on point if you want your first-round pick and Devontae Smith to be successful.
Yeah,
I mean, it's what it is.
Andre, we love you too. Thank you, buddy.
Andre.
Love you guys 100, he says. I love
definitely.
you too.
Appreciate it, guy.
I want Devontae to have like 350 yards on his mother humpers.
I want him to do something. I mean, the past 2 games, other than a touchdown, I mean, really, it's just in a few, obviously a few catches in the Falcons
If the
game.
Eagles beat Dallas, that is going to be huge. It's going to be huge because I'm telling you, Cowboy fans don't think there's a chance in hell that the Eagles are going to win. Some of them, there's a couple, but most of them are pretty confident that we're going to lose. And I think a lot of Eagle fans think we're going to lose. So this would just be amazing.
Nick Stoddard says we need the freaking blitz for once. Damn, I miss Jim.
Shout out
Johnson.
to Nick, my man. Shout out to you, buddy. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I wish we blitzed more. I wish we blitzed more against Garoppolo because Garoppolo he did not like the pressure that we brought early, especially up the middle, and that's why they really went to those short, quick passes. And I thought we should have blitzed more.
Yeah, I think we only blitzed like 2 times. I counted. I think it was only like 2 times. It wasn't much.
Right. Especially a couple of those blitzes. If you would have blitzed on some of those known running plays that were always either pitch out left, pitch out right, I think you could have made some big plays.
Torvis says our O-line hasn't done a good job though in short yardage situations. They aren't getting pushed.
They didn't get a push, and I don't think also. Okay, so there was one play I'm thinking about. It was a 3rd and 1. The Eagles lined up, Hurts under center. It was telegraph run to Miles Sanders right up the middle. The 49ers sniffed it out. Hurts ran the play. I would have loved to see there like a play action and roll out Hurts. I think he could have rolled out and got 20 or 30 yards. But the short yardage, they did get no separation or no push. Yet you don't have a back big enough, in my opinion, to get the push himself. You know what I mean?
And everything about doing read options or stuff like that you have to be careful with, because if that handoff is late and Jalen Hurts hesitates on the handoff to keep it for himself, the play ends up. Look, if it's like a yard's a big. It's a lot of space to cover. Your guys can get pushed back. That handoff is late. You're not going to get it. So that's why get a running back in there. Put Jordan Howard in there. I mean, look, no dancing in the backfield for Miles Sanders or Kenneth Gainwell. They just got to push and just go. The short yardage has been bad. It hasn't been good. So they got to do better on third and shorts, obviously.
Johnny
or
Blaze
just shorts in
says,
general.
"You guys are dingbats." Hell yeah, we are. You know it.
We got Jersey Sixer with the super chat. Thank you, man. He says, "Who scores you the most on Dallas besides Dak?" Love y'all.
The Satanic Star.
Oh, who scares you the most? Sorry, I said scores.
CeeDee Lamb and Marlon Cooper. Those guys seem to kill us. I would say that. I think we're going to do okay against the run. I worry about those guys.
And I'm saying CeeDee Lamb. And I was going to say CeeDee Lamb when I read it at first, just because I'm not worried about our cornerbacks. I'm worried about this pass rush. That's what I'm worried about. You know, if you don't have no pass rush, they're going to have all day to throw, and then, you know, how long are these guys going to hold on to their, onto their coverage? That's going to be a problem. So, Dak Prescott, I don't think he played fantastic in that Chargers game, but I think he's been pretty solid. I think he's looked good coming off that injury. I mean, 100%. Even when they played Tampa, like coming off with the right shoulder and then the ACL, I was impressed.
Dak's a good quarterback, man. You got to give him credit. He's a good quarterback. No question about it. I do think there are a couple interceptions. I think you could have like 3 or 4 interceptions that were dropped this year, but that's the way it goes. If you give Dak time, he's going to kill us. He's going to kill us. That pass rush is got to make him uncomfortable.
Yeah,
it just does.
I agree. We got 236 people in the chat, guys. Appreciate you being here today. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Check out some of the videos. We cover the Eagles every single day. If you guys haven't liked the stream, please like the stream. It helps the channel out a lot. If you guys haven't subscribed to the better half of the Philly Shakedown podcast, Philly 500, his link is in the description below. Subscribe to his channel. He'll be doing a triple header tomorrow on streams. Check that out. He'll be streaming all day. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but Monday night we will both be streaming the game separately, and then right after, since it's going to be late, we will be having a Philly Shakedown podcast right after, and hopefully we do this podcast on a really good note Monday night. I'm hoping, because otherwise, all hell's going to break loose. So all hell's going to break loose. So
it's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly.
It's going to get bad. Nate Got Drip says, "I'm calling it. Hurts throws for 336 yards, 4 touches on 3 rushing touchdowns, and 4 picks."
And 4 picks?
That's a lot of picks.
That's 7 touchdowns. If we better win the game, he has 7 touchdowns.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Ray Meyer says, "We better tackle better this week. Such poor tackling cost us so much last week." I agree. I think it's been bad the past couple weeks since the season started.
Yeah, I mean, look, I know that defense got really tired in that third quarter. That was a 9-minute plus drive, dude. And so I give them a little bit of leeway on that, but yeah, I agree. I mean, you got to tackle better.
Ohami's family said, "Did you get your free T-shirt at the link? Cool way to welcome fans back. Cool piece of memorabilia." Yeah, no, I was actually stunned. I walked up the stairs to go to the seats, and I saw all these shirts on the seats. It was great. It was cool. Yeah, I still have mine. It was cool to give those to the fans that came back. So
Joey, the red antagonist, highlight that.
The red antagonist.
Yeah. Oh, is it real?
I'm sorry. Real.
I'm blind as a bat.
There you go.
Sorry. It says Philly 500, the homie. I want to read this. "I'm a Cowboys guy, but how do you stop Micah? Out of curiosity, I would like to know your thoughts, buddy." Thank you, buddy. Here's what I'll say. If he's going to play pass rush, is he going to go up against Lane Johnson? Because I feel very confident that Lane Johnson, our right tackle, can take him on. Now, if it's Andre Dillard, that concerns me a little bit because I think Dillard stinks. I would have told you Jordan Mailata at left tackle, Lane Johnson at right tackle, I think will be fine. So it's really going to depend how you use him. I feel like he's probably going to line up, based upon what I saw where he lined up last week, he'll probably line up against Lane. I would think.
If that takes him out of the picture, though, if he blitzes into and we take him out of the picture, I think it opens a lot more up. Right. Middle of the field.
But, I mean, look, like I said, we said this earlier. I don't know if you were there. He was the best defensive player in the draft. There's no question. He's a good player. But I don't think a guy in his third start, going to be making his third start, is I don't think he's at the level where I have to treat him like Lawrence Taylor. You know what I mean? I just don't.
Joel Mag says, "Hey Joey and 500, is this the game Hurts uses his athleticism to take over the game, rushing along with Sanders?
Wouldn't that be nice?
Take advantage of it.
Wouldn't that be nice? Because I think you can do that with this defense. I think you can do that with this defense, and I think with the offensive line situation the way it is, he may have to. He may have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The one thing that hurts though is I want to know how long before teams make sure he doesn't run to his right. He always likes to run to his right.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Mm-hmm.
That's going to be the question.
Yeah, I agree. I just lost my spot. This happens all the time.
Oh, Russell Webster says Gardner Minshew is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. Do you think? And I look. A lot of people think Gardner Minshew's could be a starter in this league. But do you think there's any point? Let's say things go bad. Let's say things go south. Do you think there'll come a point where they'll bench Hurts? Does he have to worry about that this year?
About him coming on off the bench, you're talking about?
Yeah, I mean, could you think there's a point where if Hurts plays, let's say, he loses to Dallas, loses to Kansas City, doesn't play good against Carolina, loses to Tampa Bay, do you think there could come a time where they would bench him? Do you think that's possible, or do you think he's secure for at least this season?
If it's me, I think you need a full year of Jalen Hurts. I think you need that, but
yeah, I agree.
But how much does he have to stink it up though? Like Carson Wentz last year, that was that. I mean, compare it to that.
Well, he hasn't even looked that bad.
Well, no. That's what I'm saying though. You can't even throw a pass. I mean, that's how bad it is.
But see, that's what I'm saying. I don't want Minshew to come in. I know what Gardner Minshew is. Okay, I would rather stick with Hurts the whole year, and know what I have. I want 17 games out of Hurts to say, yes, this guy's our quarterback, or you know what, he's not the quarterback, and we need to go get, Deshaun Watson's clear, has been cleared, go get him. I think we need the whole full year to judge Hurts. Not, that's why I don't get worked up about him making mistakes in week 2, because I know he's going to make those mistakes because he's only played 6 games.
So here's the question I have. The question I have is this. So if the Eagles think that Jalen Hurts isn't going to be a franchise quarterback, or maybe he needs some competition, and do you think they will, do you think they trade for a quarterback, or do you think there could be a possible QB competition with Gardner Minshew in the building next year?
No, I think if the Eagles don't like what they see out of Hurts, I think they're going out and they're going to get Deshaun Watson. Even though if Deshaun Watson has already apparently said that he doesn't want to come to Philly, even if the reports came out, those little there's a trade, whatever the trade clause and all that, he picks where he wants to go, whatever it is. Well, I mean, look, if it's that bad, then maybe you can't do it if he doesn't want to do it in the end. But to me, we'll see. And if he doesn't want to come, then yeah, maybe they do stick with Minshew and Hurts and have a competition. I don't know. But I just know that I don't know what quarterbacks are coming out that are so good this year. Spencer Rattler, he's what? How good is he? That's the question. Right. And you have to have the first pick overall to get him. So I don't know what they do. I mean, the best case scenario for us is to have Hurts just be the guy. That's why I got to have him play the whole year.
Yeah, no, you need a full year evaluate, because if you keep see teams that do that, they rate a quarterback every single week. Well, if he plays well, we'll keep him in. If he doesn't play, he has a bad game, we take a loss, we switch quarterbacks. You can't do that because you're not gonna.
But the problem is this: we have a front office that does those kind of things when it comes to quarterbacks. They do.
Yeah, I agree.
Cyclone 58 says, I'd rather have Milton Williams start defensive end than Barnett. We talked a little bit about that earlier. Would you give him an opportunity?
And what was the question? I couldn't even.
Milton Williams at defensive end.
I would love to. I would. I mean, I mean, I know in the offseason they were doing that. I don't know how much they've done that so far. The couple games. I mean, I would try. Why not? I mean, see what he's got. I mean, I know he's not very lengthy. He's not a very lengthy guy for that position. But you never know. He might have enough power. He's got that big short area quickness. He's got really good short area quickness. So I think you got to find this out. I mean, You know what I mean? Like I would try to move him if you're not getting enough from the defensive ends with Brandon Graham being out. You got to try to put him on the other side or try to do something with him. I don't know.
Oh, I agree. You got to try whatever you can, man. There's no question.
Lil TY says, Joey in 500, what do you think of Eric Wilson? He sucks. He got bullied by Kittle.
A lot of people get bullied by Kittle.
Yeah,
I'm just being honest.
It's not the only player, right?
But I mean, I think he's still a pretty decent linebacker at what he does.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I agree.
But he's not a guy that we know that's even going to be on his team next year, you know?
Yeah. Got Anthony Mixon. Oh, go ahead.
No, I said we all dream about that stud mother humping linebacker back on his team, a Seth Joyner type line. I mean, I wish we had it.
I know. It's even even with the linebackers in general, like I know the Eagles, we've passed up on so many linebackers already. JOK. I mean, even like guys like Devin White or like some of these other guys that come out. It's just we passed up on so many guys.
Yep.
Anthony Mixon says Pollard and Zeke gonna eat and CD gonna catch a deep ball on Nelson. Calling it.
I think CD will get his yards.
He will.
I mean, that's gonna happen. Pollard is I think he's better than Zeke right now as a running back. I think Dallas is going to move the ball. They're going to score points. The thing is I think the Eagles can score on Dallas. So I think you're going to get a fairly high-scoring game, and I think that as long as the Eagles go in the fourth quarter with a chance to win this game, I think they can.
Yeah, what do you think about paying running backs in general? Like you see a contract what Zeke gets. Like, do you like paying running backs? Are you a fan of playing running backs? Or you like the 1, 2, or 3-headed monster?
It really depends on the running back. I think like if you would have told me after Saquon Barkley's rookie year, I would say that's the kind of guy you have to keep on your team. But then look what happened to him after injuries. The Zeke thing I didn't think was a great signing only because he had gotten so many reps and so many attempts. He had like a couple straight years with like over 300 carries. I think it's a case-by-case thing. In general, I think the rule is that you don't need to do that with running backs. But it just really depends. If you have a Brian Westbrook, if you have a Barry Sanders, if you have certain guys, you have to do it. If you have a Henry, you have to do it. But it really depends on the running back. It's case by case basis. But I would say I would lean more towards not signing them long term.
Yeah, I agree. Just call me Flair with the super chat. Appreciate it very much, man. He said my man's birthday was the other day. Happy belated birthday to my man Hardick. Well, happy birthday, Hardick. Definitely.
He got you.
Wait, what? I said it together. No, I said it together. No.
Happy birthday, my man Hardick.
No, but I said Hardick. No, I didn't say it that way though. If he separated the words, I would have said it that way.
You would have known.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
getting good at this because I've gotten caught so many times.
I read it before when you were talking, and I was like, okay. I didn't say.
Joey said, "Happy birthday, Hardick." Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Hardick. Happy birthday to you. There you go. He got you on that one. Good job. Just call me Flair.
Do not post this on the internet. All right. Which king of Agmar said Teron Jackson got thrown to the ground like a little kid on Sunday by Trent Williams? Teron Jackson is going to be a rotational. It's going to be a rotational defensive end, but obviously, like I haven't seen much from him. The offseason, like there was a couple plays he did good in preseason, but Teron Jackson's definitely a little bit of a project as of right now.
What about Mr. 91? What are you expecting from him?
From Fletcher Cox?
What are you expecting from Fletcher's Cox? I'm sorry, I had to set you up with that one.
I want him to be the second best defensive tackle in the league, the highest paid player on this team, and let the production show with it. That's what I want.
I just wanted you to say Fletcher's cock.
I was like, why is he saying number 91? Like, why is he saying that?
Yeah. Happy birthday, Hardnick.
Too bad. Thank God we don't have a player with that name. Thank God.
By the way, everybody, I don't think you've noticed, but I've been drinking two different sodas, 2 different cups this whole. What a fat pig! If you need to lose weight, do not do anything I do.
Oh my God. Bird Gang 31 with the super chat. Appreciate it, man. He said 31-17 Bird's baby, dude. That would be fantastic. That'd be fantastic if that happened.
Yeah.
Eagles just surprise the Cowboys at their home opener like that and do a good job. Be great. People are saying
Torteville said you're expecting Cox to rise to the occasion.
Oh,
this stream always devolves into this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful.
We gotta put an age limit on here because this is not good. All right, I thought I was reading. I thought he said another one too. All right, never mind. We got Jersey 6 says, our defense has been legit so far. I know Dallas has a high-powered offense, but I think we're going to play them tough defensively.
I think we will too. I do think that, I feel like we're going to do a good job against the run. I hope, but I do worry about the passing game and the pass rush from the ends. That's my concern.
Yeah, so you're pretty much saying if Dillard was not playing, if Mulatto was still...
No, I mean on the other side of the ball. I mean, I worry about our defensive ends. I think we'll get pushed up the middle. I think we'll do a good job against the run. My fear is that when they're in passing situations, that our ends are not going to get pressure around the edge.
Mm-hmm.
That edge. Hey, look, it could be worse. We could be Carson Wentz and 2 bad ankles.
Yeah, that's the truth right there. That's definitely the truth. That's so bad. Like, I can't even believe, like, every week there's, like, it's like, go to the Colts media and, like, we'll find something out after every Sunday. Like,
we should have a contest, like, who can pick the next injury that Carson Wentz is going to have? If you guess the body part, you win like a hat. There you go. Whoever picks the next injury to Carson Wentz, what he hurts again, you can't be an ankle, can't be a foot, but the next injury wins a hat.
Oh, we got a spammer in the chat.
Oh, yeah, webcams chat. Well, I don't know what's in Russia. We do not speak that here. We do not know, but give us some vodka.
Just calling Flavor Super Chat. He says, I tried getting Philly with that joke the other day. It didn't work. So you knew about this.
Well, no, I've gotten used to these things happening to me. They've happened to me all the time. But I don't remember him saying that exact one. But I know, I knew what it was when he said Hardix.
Torville says Carson's autobiography is going to be titled From Pennsylvania to Blue Tents Wentz.
Yes, put after this show in the comments, put what his next injury is going to be. Next person who gets the injury, this is so wrong, by the way, but whatever body part, not foot, not ankle, gets it right, you get a hat. We'll get you an Eagles hat.
We'll make it official. It's fine with me.
So he's gonna bite his tongue tomorrow. He's gonna bite his tongue off.
The real antagonist says Hurts is going to be a force to be reckoned with this division. He asks you, if Dak and Jalen were to have a shootout right now with both respectful weapons, what do you think? Who will win, guys?
I mean, if we're being honest and we're just going on offense, right? You gotta say Dallas's offense. They got. I think it's fair to say that Dak is a better quarterback right now than Hurts. But the thing is you never know what'll happen. Something will happen in the fourth quarter. But I hope it's not to that point. But if it's just old-fashioned shootout, I mean, you have to give Dallas the advantage in that situation, if we're being honest.
Yeah. Like, I think Dak has played better, obviously. That offense is right.
He's more experienced. He's got more polished weapons. Those guys have more experience.
Yeah,
let's just be fair. But the idea is that he's not going up against Hurts. He's going up against the Eagles' defense.
Exactly.
Hopefully, they make the play that wins the game.
And I think even with the offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore, for the Cowboys right now, I think he'll definitely be looking for a head coaching job next year. He'll probably not be in Dallas next year.
Brained Cox. Bobby Murphy. This show is amazing.
Jeff says it's true Cox has been playing soft lately. He needs to toughen up and hit that gap hard.
My wife told me that she feels like she's married to a teenager when we do these streams, because this is what her middle school kids talk about.
Yeah, Marcus Big Mob, I can't even talk right now. Big Mob 248 with the super chat, much appreciated, man. Didn't say anything, but thank you very much, man.
Thank you, super
slow, dude.
Let's see what the sticker is.
Man, it's a guy throwing up.
Oh, very cool.
We have Matt Hatterson. Please, God, let Wentz play 13 games. Like, I'm trying not to go over. I'm trying not to, be like, I'm trying to get my hopes up about it, because obviously the injuries just keep coming every single week. And I don't know. But
the thing is, the scary thing now is they literally could be 0-3 tomorrow. 0-3 statistically in the NFL, you're done. Like, you could recover from 0-2, but 0-3 is hard. So hopefully, in a weird way, we almost need them to win, so there's reasons for them to play.
Right. No, I get it. Jay Shung says, neck, I don't want a hat. Neck, I don't want a hat. We have Desert says the stream just got freaky. It always does. We have a hip injury.
When Joey starts talking about hard dicks and Fletcher's cock, it just...
We have a hip injury from Eagles that have landed. We have a right shoulder for Reese Scott. Get your right shoulders here. We have a Jadis Young says his neck. Humble and Wealthy Clone says he will get poked in the eye.
Put him in the comments. We'll do the contest.
Yeah, no, seriously. Why is the wet? All right, something weird just happened. All right, no, comment section below. Just put the injury. This is it's like the worst fundraiser, or like the worst giveaway ever. It's all right though.
Yeah, we gotta make fun.
Yeah, Carson Wentz is a total mess, man.
It's just I'm not for the Carson lovers. I love Carson too, but it's just every week it's something else, and I'm not taking a shot. I just want to know what is it going to be next. That's all I'm asking.
Chris Cooper says Eagles will be playing Fletcher Cox and Dallas will be playing Jabril Cox.
I know, that's true. It's a sword fight. Some samurais going at it tomorrow or Monday.
Louis Cott says Miami and the Colts pick going to be high if we have them.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
Big chance. Got a super chat from Bino. He says, in all honesty, I think we should draft defensive end Seymour Butts from LSU instead of Stingley, but hey, that's just me.
Well, we got Cox. We might as well have some Butts too. But I agree with him, actually. I agree.
No, I mean we gotta see how free. I mean, we're way too behind in it right now. Like once we get into our draft mode and everything happens, we'll be good. But I don't know what they're gonna do. We have to see how free agency goes. We have to see what players leave. I can't read this. It's killing me right now. It's killing me.
But he's right though. You need a defensive end. I agree.
No, you do. Yeah. No, you definitely do. I mean, look, Sweat got the extension. BG, I don't know if they're going to bring him back. Depending, it's got to be a veteran minimum deal. They're not bringing him back for anything higher than that. The other, Barnett's walking. The defensive end's going to be thin. You're only going to have Teron Jackson. I mean, you're not going to, and then Kerrigan's on a 1-year deal, so you're only going to have like 2 guys left back there. So,
yep, Seymour Butts, buddy.
Seymour Butts. Is that's a real player?
I think so. Yeah.
I have to ask.
There's a couple defensive ends. I don't know if that is, but there's a couple defensive ends coming out that are supposed to be really good. I'm looking up him right now.
They're going to be coming out of the draft?
Yeah, there's supposed to be like 2 or 3 good ones that are supposed to go early first round.
Okay.
We
got a super chat from Joker's Oblivion. Says, can my fiance Jenna Tools get a shootout? If you be a shout out. Shout out to. Am I getting traded? I'm just reading these. Like, I have to read them. Like, what else am I gonna do?
Shout out to Jenna's Tools.
Jenna Tools.
No,
All
it's
right.
not a real player.
All right. Shout out to Jenna Tools. King James says Carson gained a lot of weight in a short time. Now his body isn't used to it.
He lost weight too, though.
He looked really good. He looked like he had more movement this offseason when I saw him.
It's every week with that guy.
Just imagine what he would be doing with us right now. Just imagine. Like, I don't even know.
Wait, say that again? Imagine what he'll be doing with us right now. What are you thinking?
How he would be playing. No, never mind. Never mind.
I think I don't know, man. I think that the thing with Carson, look, hopefully he plays. Actually, I think I want Indianapolis to win tomorrow because I'm telling you, if they go 0-3, they're a lot more likely to sit him.
Yeah, so, how long is it going to take? Yeah.
So I think you want them to stay somewhat relevant. And as far as the Eagles go, if you get pressure on Dak, I think you can win this game.
Yeah. Oh God. Crane says, "What are y'all's thoughts on defensive end out of Bama, Barry?" See, we can't even. There's no way.
I heard he comes up a little short.
Oh my God.
This show is crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm afraid to read the next question.
Just keep reading them.
Harak says Fletch Cox, Jabril Cox, haha, Clinton Dix. Man, it's going to be a good game.
It's going to be a manly game.
This one from Real Antagonist says, at Philly 500, whatever you and Mark Holmes do, don't let Capizzle do any more weird stuff. Haha, let them sit in the basement.
What did I don't know what Pizzle has done lately. I want my belt. I want to win that belt this year, though. I'll tell you that.
You think is it planned or no? It's not planned yet.
Well, no. I mean, my understanding is if he still has that belt when the Eagles play Dallas, when the Eagles play the Giants, I'm sorry, I'll get an opportunity, But I'm not sure. I think they play Dallas before they play us. So, Michael Anthony, where's the fitness may get shot first.
Right. We got a super chat from Just Call Me Flair. He says Mike Oxmall is the Eagles' pick for next year, Joey.
I don't know enough about the guys coming out yet
Yeah, I
to
don't
say.
either.
So I don't watch enough college. It's because I stream all day and everything on Sunday. It's like this is my day. Like kind of like I try to chill with the family during the day.
Yeah, it's a lot of time. I can't even. I have to skip some of these. I just can't. All right. So when it comes to when we get to the Eagles, obviously going.
We missed that one. I don't know.
Which one?
I don't know. Somebody said we missed one.
Missed one.
How does he not get Mike's Oxmall? I don't. Do you get it?
No, I have no idea.
I don't get it. Yeah, I'm stupid like that.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't think I missed one.
Everybody's laughing, but I don't know what that means.
I'm going on my phone.
Say his name fast.
Oxmall.
The whole name.
What the hell was his first name again?
Mike
Oxmall. Mike. Oh my God, this is horrible. This is.
I get it now. Oh shit. That was a good one. I would have read that one on my chat too and be like, I don't get it. That's pretty good.
Bobby says Cox can penetrate 2 gaps at once. It's good. Limit says Kush, we know you like my what? What's going on?
I don't know who are all these people in the chat.
I don't know. There is 240 people. As much as how messed up this is right now, there's 240 people in the chat. Appreciate everybody here. If you guys,
you never know where the Philly Shakedown's gonna go. You never know because it's not. We'll talk a lot of sports stuff, but we'll talk other things. We'll get pretty stupid.
Yeah, it
just goes. We don't plan it.
I can't. What do you think of Bend Over out of Purdue?
Hey, Bend Over, let Rover take over.
Let Rover take over.
You get a bone of your own.
If you guys, guys, 237 people. Guys have been champs in the stream tonight. Much love to everybody that's come and showing up. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We cover the Eagles every single day. You haven't liked the stream, like the stream up. Enter the contest down below. I mean, put Wentz's next injury down below for next game. See what happens. And, you'll be entered to win a Eagles hat. If you guys obviously haven't subscribed to Philly 500, his link is in the description below. We run this podcast twice a week, Saturday, and usually when we play Sunday, we do it Sundays late night as well. But after the Cowboys game on Monday night, we're not doing post games for our channels. We're going to go straight into the Philly Shakedown. It will be on Philly 500's channel that night. So hopefully we get to that podcast on a good note from Monday night. I think this team is going to be competitive. This team should be angry going into this game, and we really got to do something. We really got to get something done. We have to look a lot better than we did last week, because last week there was little to no production other than your quarterback, your linebackers, and I mean, really, other than that, that's pretty much it. You really had nothing from nobody. What
is your gut feelings tell you about this game? What are your instincts, like your feeling going in? Like, how do you feel?
Like, I don't know. At this point, I'm obviously very nervous about the left tackle with Dillard. I mean, maybe this is his chance, like, to prove himself that he could be a backup left tackle, because we need one badly. But that's why he's here. Obviously, he made the team not because he's got talent, because we need bodies, and we can't afford, we were talking about trading him and all that stuff. I think it's very even, neck and neck with injuries. I think with Dallas's defensive line being pretty much totally injured, I mean, the Eagles should be running the ball. Read options should be very easy. Whatever they're doing with the RPOs, I think Hurts should have a really good game. It's going to be an offensive game on both sides. Now, when it comes to our defense, I think we're lined up pretty nicely against them, but, what is Jonathan Gannon going to do with the blitzing? He's going to blitz enough. Is this 4-man pass rush going to be enough? It's a good matchup with Dallas's offensive line. They don't have La'el Collins, but they did a good job replacing Zach Marshall. they did a great job replacing Zach Martin when he was out. But right tackle, I don't know who else they're putting in there. So we're just gonna have to really see.
Yeah, totally.
What am I missing here? I'm not missing any.
A couple of super chats.
Harak said, "I'm okay with Seaman Pendog from Vanderbilt, defensive end." I can't. I really can't. Bino with the super chat. He says the Eagles have activated tight end Zach Ertz from the COVID-19 reserve for Wilma Fingerdew. I can't tell if this is real or this is fake. I know he's playing.
No, they did activate Zach Ertz. But
by Wilma Fingerdew?
Yeah, I didn't know that Wilma Fingerdew. Oh shit, the webcam person's here. See all this talk, the webcam chat comes in just at the perfect time.
God, I was gonna block this person. It's so weird. How many accounts do you have? No life. And no life. They have to, I don't know. They have to do more with Zach Ertz. They got to do a lot more. They got to do more with these tight ends.
With both the tight ends, no question about it. I want to see Goddard use. Goddard's had pretty good games against Dallas too. He has.
Who?
Goddard has had good games versus Dallas.
Yes, he has. What does Wilma's finger do?
Oh my God, dude.
All right, I think we had I think it's been a good night. It's been an interesting night. Eagles Cowboys getting ready for the game Monday night, and
I'm ready. Who do you give me a prediction? Give me a prediction. What do you think?
Score prediction right now?
Not a score prediction, just a win-loss. You think the Eagles? Do you think they can pull this out? Do you think they can pull this game out?
I think they can. I think they could have the past. I think they could have last week too. I think there was I think when you said earlier in the stream, I think you said opportunities like they better not go for it on fourth down unless they're down by a couple touchdowns. They better get points on the board. Jake Elliott's actually been kicking pretty good so far, surprisingly. So take advantage of that.
I feel like that this game is going to be a roller coaster. I feel like Dallas is going to come out. They're going to be fired up. And we're going to have to deal with the initial onslaught. I think something's going to happen early. The crowd's going to be involved. But the Eagles just have to hang around, play tough going into the fourth quarter. And if this game is close into the fourth quarter, I think the Eagles can steal the win.
Yeah, I think they can. And I don't think it's going to be like a blowout or anything like that. I mean, literally, the Eagles have to play perfect for that to happen. But mistakes will probably be made. But we need to get this run game going. I don't know what do you say? Like if the Eagles can't do nothing against this Dallas defense, I mean, what are you going to say to yourself if they can't even if they even get a pass rush on Jalen Hurts? It's going to be really embarrassing from how what they have.
The one good thing about Hurts is he has the mobility to get out of trouble. Okay, I mean he dealt with some really bad offensive line play last year, and he got out of it. So I feel good in that sense. But if this offense can't generate points and score against this defense, it's going to be concerning. No question about it.
Yeah, even the Falcons game, he pretty much escaped from 2 corner blitzes from A.J. Terrell. Like, he did a good job doing that. If that was Carson Wentz in there, he would have been sacked probably 5 times that game.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
I had to read that. All right, guys. It's been an interesting day, interesting night. I don't know what day, night, whatever it is. I can't even tell right now. But much love to everybody that showed up tonight. It's been a lot of fun, guys. This is why we do this.
Absolutely.
500. Tell them why we do this. Tell them why we do this podcast.
We do it because we want to have some fun. With 2 guys that love the Eagles, want to come talk about the Eagles, joke around a little bit. And just be hanging out with everybody else, and where it goes. It doesn't have to be serious, and we're not we're trying to do anything but have fun, and that's what we do.
Yeah, that's definite. So, guys, look out for stream Monday night of the Philly Shakedown podcast right after the game. So do not miss it. We will be live, and we're just saying either vent in positive ways or very negative ways. So, guys haven't subscribed. There's 206 people. Guys haven't subscribed to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Guys haven't liked the stream. Please like the stream before you leave. Check out some of the content if you guys have not. It does help the channel out a lot. If you guys haven't subscribed to Philly 500, and his link is in the description below, please check out obviously his content. Very entertaining, and you will not be disappointed.
Barack, I remember Wendell Smallwood too. And Simulation says, always a pleasure on the way. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, much love to everybody that came in. That showed up tonight. Really, it's it means a lot. You know, we like to have fun, like 500 said. We like to have fun, and it always gets like this every time. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Like, we talk football, and then obviously we go to other things, and sometimes
we let it just go where it goes. You know?
Yeah, exactly. But all right, guys, we will see you guys later. Hope you guys have a great night, have a great weekend. Enjoy your day tomorrow. Watch football, chill out. Nothing be don't be nervous too much, and we'll be back Monday night. So,
absolutely.
All right, guys, we'll see you guys later. Guys, remember, shakes what up, flies fly. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Peace out.